Welcome to Coffee with Viking. I am Mike. Cheers. Today we're back into the complete guide to the Bible, which from the last time we went through this, it didn't have anything else until we got to John chapter 18. Peter chickens out as the rooster crows. John 18:17 and 27. You're not one of that man's disciples, are you? Peter denied it, and immediately a rooster crowed. And a cock is what they used to call a rooster. Later that evening, Peter swings from gutsy to gutless in a matter of minutes, a duo of extremes, both of which are inappropriate at the time. After the meal, Jesus leads the disciples to a nearby olive grove where he prays and waits to be arrested. Judas, the treasurer for the disciples, has sold Jesus out to the Jewish leaders. And we already know it was for 13 pieces of silver. For a reward, he leads temple police to Jesus so they can arrest him when there are no crowds around to protest and start a riot. Peter pulls out a sword and hacks off the ear of the high priest's slave. The gospel that many Bible experts say was written by a doctor is the only one to add that Jesus touched the man's ear and healed him, which is in Luke 22:51. As arresting officers lead Jesus away, Peter follows from a safe distance, accompanied by an unidentified disciple, perhaps John himself or a Jerusalem area follower. Either way, it's someone who's acquainted with the high priest. And allowed into his private walled courtyard, he sneaks Peter in too, convincing the woman watching the gate to let him in. Earlier that evening at the Last Supper, Jesus had predicted that before morning, Peter would deny he even knew Jesus 3 times. Peter's first denial came after the woman who let him in asked if he's a disciple of the arrested rabbi. No, I am not, Peter lies. Later, standing by the fire with guards and servants, Peter gets the question again. No, I am not. One of the servants in the arresting party, a man related to the slave Peter had cut pressed the matter. Didn't I see you out there in the olive grove with Jesus? Again, Peter denies it. A curse on him if I'm lying. I don't know the man. In this very moment, a rooster crows, probably announcing the dawning of what will become a tragic day. For Peter, it may be the worst moment in the worst day of his life. I love you all. Stay blessed. Stay caffeinated. May you all have a wonderful day.